Welcome back to Sailing on LaVenture. This week we head offshore along the Florida coast and cover really the first 48 hours, which starts with a trip down the intercoastal to the inlet to Fort Lauderdale, and we head offshore from there. Smooth seas, light wind, and then as we get into midday the wind builds. We have storms all around us that night, but nothing overhead. And next day, beautiful weather. Our predict wind and weather and route planning end up being right on. Follow along. Okay, we're leaving Fort Lauderdale and just catamarans. Bill, where are we headed now?
We're headed to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and LaVenture's going on a little adventure.
Absolutely.
Got off to a great start early morning. Leaving some no-see-ums behind, which is great.
We found some slow flying one.
Yeah, absolutely. You can kind of see the airport, Fort Lauderdale there in the background. And again, it's a beautiful day, calm conditions, about 2 to 4 knots of wind. We looked at the weather last night and it looks perfect for our trip. We got her okay from Susan as well on Long Island, wishing us Godspeed and saying just keep right there on the edge of the stream and near the coast of Florida, and it looks just super good for you. So anyway, we're pretty excited, and Mike's at the wheel guiding us out here, the intercoastal, almost to the inlet. Good morning, everyone. We are off Fort Lauderdale, headed out to sea, headed on our way finally on the last leg to South Carolina. We're going to try and get lots of video for you this trip, so stay tuned. Glad you're following along. Don't forget to check the Garmin InReach link and see where we are the next 3 or 4 days. So we're heading into the Gulf Stream off Fort Lauderdale and actually starting to get in the 7+ knot range. And then we're passing by all these fishing boats out for Saturday, Memorial Day weekend on a completely windless, calm day on the North Atlantic.
Just before the record catch.
Yeah.
We're doing 8.4 knots sitting in the Gulf Stream with a light breeze coming from 90 degrees.
I know, almost perfect.
Yeah.
You can see West Palm over there, which we're passing. Beautiful day. The wind's finally gotten up to about 12 knots, so we can be under full sail, which is what we've all been kind of waiting for. See our new bowsprit there, all ready for our closure someday. Bill's back there, got the fishing line out. We're kind of hoping for a mahi for tonight. Okay, Bill's bringing in a big mahi. Still got a smile.
Won't be able to tie the shoes for the next couple of days. It's alright, I have slip-ons.
Again.
I say that's a record for me. It's my first saltwater fish, so.
Awesome. Okay,
Right by the
Bill
gills.
got his fish in, and
Grab
it's
him by the gills.
and it's mine. There we go.
Get away.
Awesome.
There you go. First course.
Put your head down so you didn't flip out.
Well, a modicum of success.
There's a close-up, Bill's fish, a mahi.
Wish we had one of those action figures.
Yeah,
We could make it look 20 feet tall.
looks pretty good.
All right.
So beautiful sky tonight. Bill, didn't we dodge a bunch of storms, which I'll show you in a second.
Yes, we did.
LaVenture kept up her speed, 9.3, 9.4, and you can see in the background they're all kind of dissipating and the sunset's coming underneath them, but there were all kinds of dark clouds back there and thunderheads, and they've all kind of gone away, and we stayed ahead of them. So it's all good, and we're seeing these cruise boats that have left Port Canaveral headed to the Bahamas go by, and it's such a beautiful sunset. So, and then we got Bill here, and Bill's
First watch.
first watch, and we're sitting here kind of going over everything, and as you can see, we're headed down the coast of Florida, almost to Port Canaveral. The wind's kind of light. It was a little better. Now it's down to 7 knots. But we're still going 6.7 knots. So we're moving with the help of the stream. And we're still well on our way to arriving on Tuesday. So it's kind of exciting. What's going on?
We made a little course correction to avoid sailing too close to a thunderstorm that's right ahead of us. Two very active cells, all kinds of lightning. So we've seen a bunch of ground strikes, but it's hard to tell how far away we are from them. So we changed course a little bit to go around the side of them, and it looks like it's working out pretty good.
Okay, and I'm going to take you over here in kind of in the middle of the night here out in the North Atlantic, off the coast of Florida, kind of off the coast of, well, we're almost to Port Canaveral. See if you can see some of this on here. Okay, Mike, what's going on?
Well, it's 11:15 at night. We're making pretty good time sailing up the coast. We're about at Port Canaveral, but there's two big storm cells in front of us, and they're really active with a lot of lightning and some ground strikes. So we've changed our course to try to go around them a little bit to the left, and I think we're going to be successful. They're moving away from us pretty good, but we're getting hard to tell the distance. I don't know how close we are to them. So we made the course change to do everything we could to be safe, and we'll see how this plays out.
Sounds great. Sounds like we're making some good decisions here. Thanks, Mike.
Oh
everyone. We got some sleep finally, but a long night.
Long night, dodging thunderstorms.
So, what kind of thunderstorms, Mike? Weren't they really unique?
They were little tiny pockets, you know, and then really active clouds, but with lightning, but not much rain, no real rain coming from them. And they pop up and then they disappear in a relatively short period of time, a couple hours, and then another one would pop up. It was strange.
It was pretty strange. And Bill, you caught your fish.
I did. I'm not sure what to name them, but it'll be posthumously, but he'll get it.
Max the Mahi or Michael Mahi.
I'm sure he'll be delicious soon.
And we've got the line out, everyone, so we're going after today's catch. So we'll see what happens.
Catch of the day.
Yeah, catch of the day. So, long night last night, but steering through all these pop-up obstacles. But yeah, we woke up to like the most incredible, beautiful day today. So, mostly sunny. The sea is smooth. I mean, they were forecasting 2 feet in terms of waves, but it looks almost like it's just 1 foot. It's just really smooth. So we have the jib up. We're on the edge of the Gulf Stream, so we're picking up about 3 or 4 in speed. So we're actually cruising at 9.3, 9.1 towards Jacksonville, Florida's waypoint, and then the next waypoint is off of Georgia and then South Carolina. So we're on our way. fish, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, one of us got one.
Yeah, somebody got one, and that was Bill. So that's good.
Yeah. We'll get some tomorrow.
Well, and we're thinking we'll be off in Georgia tomorrow.
It's just amazing.
everyone. Again, it's Sunday night, our second night at sea. We're getting ready for. We're waiting for the sunset. Kind of see how beautiful the sea is out there. And as you can see, Bill's up there at the helm, and he's going to be checking out that beautiful sunset coming up. So we had about 488 miles to cover on this leg from Fort Lauderdale to South Carolina, Little River. And it looks like we're going to do it in pretty good time. So we've been staying on the edge of the Gulf Stream, so we've been getting anywhere from a 2 to 4 knot current boost, which is awesome. And we've taken full advantage of that. And also being in the Gulf Stream, Bill's taken advantage of it and gotten us a nice mahi. So it's all good. Tomorrow we will be probably off Georgia, and then we're thinking we're going to be in Little River, South Carolina at LaVenture's new home Tuesday morning, probably at the dock around noon. Obviously we'll send out some announcements in the Facebook page and a few pictures to let you know we're there and safe. Last night was a pretty wild night with all these little micro cells, thunderstorms. They were everywhere, so we just kind of needled through all of them and missed every single one of them, but we had the most amazing light show I think I've ever had at sea. And then this morning it just woke up kind of smooth and we got going, and then this afternoon got some wind, got some great sailing in. So it's actually been a great day. The sky tonight looks really good. So I'm thinking we'll have a normal night. I've been promising Bill he can see stars everywhere in the Milky Way. So maybe tonight will be his night. We'll see, Bill. I'm trying. So
I believe you.
Yeah, so maybe tonight's the night. Okay, everyone, have a good week, and thanks for following along. Thanks for joining us this week. We had a great first 48 hours on our way to Little River, South Carolina. Bill got a fish. We stayed out of the storm's path, just as our predict wind course said we could, and saw the most incredible sunset. Have a great week, everyone. Thanks for watching.
To start the rebuilding of life, the roads that lay open are many. When the old one's gone under the knife, and I can feel